Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I'd show you a version of Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac. Now, the original, A minor, it's way too high for me, by the way, so forgive the vocals. I'm not even going to try and sing any lyrics. So, does that a few times, and then okay, so the original is A minor to F major 7. All the books, all the stuff I found on YouTube says go to F, but actually I think F major 7 is much nicer. It's also a much easier chord for a beginner, but hold on, because even that, I'm going to show you a simpler way in a minute. So if you want the original, A minor to F major 7, and then the high bit, where it jumps up, la 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 la, goes into C. Okay, A minor, F major 7 and C, if you're at that stage. If you're not, here's the good news. To play it the same way, in the same key for the vocals, which as I say, doesn't suit me, but I'm going to show you that first. I've transposed it. So it's still in the same place for the vocals, but it's now in E minor, C and G. So it's now much easier if you're right in the early stages of beginning. However, I found a nice little trick as well, because I like the C major 7, and I think it also works with the G6. So I'm going to show you a couple of different options. Don't get overwhelmed by this. E minor, la 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 la. C major 7. I'm guessing you've already learnt E minor because you've already watched my Horse with No Name video and been inspired to go and learn the guitar. So here's your E minor, same chord as you learnt in Horse with No Name. For C major 7. You just take this finger down one and you put this finger in the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Okay, now the only difference between C major 7 and C is that's a C chord. You'll find that absolutely anywhere, any Google chart. If you're doing my course, or of course I'll have given you a chord diagram for that. If you take your first finger off, that's C major 7. So your first two chords are going to be E minor there, and then drop this finger down and put this finger here. Okay, so just go through that a few times. E minor, C major 7. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this whole song only uses 2 fingers. I mean, don't chop the others off, you're going to need them later, but you know, it's gone handy. It's just quite nice in a way. It's a nice little exercise for beginners. So E minor there, C major 7 there. Pause the video. Get your head around that bit. And I'll just put that into context. Again, vocals are way off for me, but come on to the strumming in a minute. And then when it does the okay, no, the nice bit is here. C major 7 is there, which we've just been looking at. So your G chord, instead of being a full G, I mean, you can do a full G if you like, but if you just want this nice little exercise, go from C major 7 there and just drop these fingers down. Physically, I know it's up, but musically it's down. So we're going from 4 and 5 to 5 and 6. Same pattern, same frets. They literally just move from C major 7 there to G. This is actually a G6 chord there. So your whole song would be E minor, C major 7, E minor, C major 7. Sounds more complicated than it is, isn't it? It's just really easy. In actual fact, musically, yeah, don't worry. We'll just stay with that. And then there's your G chord. So strumming wise, I'm going to slow it right down. Chaka, 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 chaka. Drives along. It's a real nice driving song, this one. Hasn't got a boom chaka, it hasn't got a swing in it. It's got a nice driving. Chaka, 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 chaka. La 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 la. You can hear that? That keeps ringing out. It's lovely. It gives it a bit of a drone. me, just sounds appropriate for Fleetwood Mac. It's the kind of thing they did, is those kind of, anyway, I'm not going to go into that. And then, la la la, cool, bloody hell, it's high. La 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 la, ba 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 ba, and then stay on that chord. Then back to the E minor. Rhiannon. Should have taken a breath there. Okay. Does that make sense? If you're doing my course, I'm going to give you a PDF that shows you where all the chord changes are. But basically, if you think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rhiannon. Back to A minor. Okay, does that make sense? Now, vocals wise, clearly, if any of the guys are trying this, that's way too high for most of us. But that's the original key, so you can actually play along with the original recording. You know, whack it up on Spotify, YouTube, whatever you're using, and you can play along with it. For some of the guys, I'd probably take I'd probably take it right off, actually, the capo. I mean, you can experiment with how high or how low you want it. So for me, it's probably going to... This doesn't really suit my voice, I don't think, this song anyway. But I just thought it's a nice little exercise for just using 2-finger chords. La 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 la. You can see that, all right? La 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 la. Then I'll go to the next bit. La 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 la. Quite nice, isn't it? In fact, down here it sounds slightly more Neil Young. Anyway, as I say, nice little finger exercise. Those of you who've been playing a bit longer will realise quite why that's handy. Those of you who haven't, don't need to worry about it. Just enjoy it, okay? So, yeah, and you can play around with it, stick the vocals where you want. Just remember, chaka chaka, really nice on the strumming. Keep it as slow as you want. La 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 la. Just play around with it and have fun. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Did I rush through that too quick? Does it make sense? Is that too advanced for a beginner? I mean, everything's going to take a bit of work and take a bit of time. You know, it's not going to come instantly. But I think that's a really nice little song you can just play around with. So, yeah, let me know. And I've got some more of these lined up as well. So we'll do some more simplified, you know, really slow, simplified songs, which I'm hoping are very accessible to people who are that kind of really bare bones, as I'm calling it, real beginners stage. Okay? Enjoy. Take care.